The only way you can get 5 additional seats in Texas is if you aggressively discriminate against the Hispanic and Black populations. Something's happening in Texas that's unique. For the first time, the Latino population is actually going to exceed that of California on a percentage basis. So we have over 40% now Latinos in Texas. It is one of the most diverse states in the nation. But under this proposal, we have 11 million white residents, 11 million Latino residents. 26 out of the 38 seats will be under white-controlled districts, while Latinos are only being relegated to 8. That means that the value of a Latino resident in Texas is 1/3 the value of a white resident.
So that, am I right to have learned or read accurately that 4 out of the 5 seats they're talking about taking are majority Hispanic districts?
Well, three
Sylvia's for sure.
out of the 4 were African American.
3 out of the 4 were African American, but minority districts nonetheless.
Yes.
All minority.
All minority
They were
districts.
all.
So Voting Rights Act issues here, they're just self-evident.
Yes.
They were previously held by heroes in Texas.
They're
Heroes that
historical.
have gone out and fought that fight for generations, and they're changing the demographics to be able to put someone else in there. That's just unheard
Like
of.
Barbara Jordan,
Right.
Congressional District 18. She was the first African American woman of color from the South elected to the Congress. She was part of the impeachment trials against President
legend.
Nixon.
Legend.
That district is a historic African American community, of which now that seat sits open.
Yes.
Because Governor Abbott, after the death of Congressman Turner, refused to allow a special election in that seat. And so when you look at the big ugly bill that has passed by one vote, you know how important the voices of that community are.
Yeah.
And so yes, it is shameful that being at 60 years of the Civil Rights Act, signed by President Johnson from Texas, that we now face discrimination by Governor Abbott, bending the knee to Trump and wanting to steal 5 seats before the next election cycle. And so that's what we know is on the line, not just for Texas. This sweeps across the nation.